Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Muhammad Hakimi bin Muhammad Noor and my supervisor is Dr. Rayha binti Amiruddin. So today I would like to present my final year project, Self-Report Sport Injury Mobile Applications with Chatbot, SRCMAC. So first we move to the background. So what is SOP notes? SOP notes stand for the subjective, objective, assessment and plan. Subjective is the activity of gather information on injury history and symptom, while objective is the identify athlete injuries by doing inspection and observations. Assessment is document the interpretation from the subjective and the objective, and lastly plan, do the treatment plan. So this SOP note is a formal document used by the medical staff or athlete trainer during the treatment of the patients. So it acts as a medium communication between the staff and the patients. So this SOP note also used by the student in Faculty Sports Science and Recreation in UiTM Shah Alam. However, the SOP note has many challenges and difficulties to do when the COVID-19 crisis occurs. With the COVID-19 crisis, the student cannot do the face-to-face SOP notes method at the UiTM facility. Therefore, they need to do the open and distance learning for this assessment at home. This has led to many difficulties and errors during the making of the SOP notes, since students have no guidance to do it by their own at the home. So the current process is the student need to find the athlete via online, meet the athlete using the online meeting, and do the diagnosis online, and do the SOP notes report by their own online. So it has led to many difficulty to them to continue finish the assessment. So the problem faced by them will be discussed is the next slide, which is student having difficulty to find injured athlete or person, student having difficulty diagnosing injured athlete or person face to face, student and athlete having difficulty with the online meeting platform. So to solve problem for student having difficulty find injured athlete or person, I propose the solution of the use case assign student name. So instead of finding the athlete nearby, they can get the athlete from the mobile app and assign their name to the athlete details. Hence, they can collect the athlete detail for the athlete to be used in the SOP notes assessment. For the second problem, the proposed solution is the use case of manage injury details. So since they cannot do a face-to-face diagnosis, manage injury details allow student to view the injury detail of athletes and their injury image, so they can use all the detail available to create the SOP notes method assessment. And the third one, having difficulty with online meeting platform, by use the chatbot, which is chat with Attibot, the student and athlete doesn't have to set a time to meet, and the athlete can provide the injury details at anywhere and anytime, since the Attibot is work 24 hours, and student also doesn't have to find athlete, since all the information is collected by the Attibot. Next is the project scope and significance. So for this project, it target the user, which is injured athlete and FSR student that take the subject fundamental of exercise rehabilitation and subject sport injury care and safety. So this student that take this subject will do the SOP note assessment. And for the SOP notes method, it only cover the subjective, objective and plan only. To develop this mobile app, I use the Dart programming language to create mobile application for Android platform using the Flutter framework. So this project significance will help athlete receive a treatment plan after using the mobile app, and also help the student with a proper athletic training assessment for MSD, musculoskeletal disorder, using the sub notes method in the mobile apps. So next is the methodology. I have used a modified waterfall methodology that consists of 4 phases. So the first one is requirement gathering and analysis, and the objective during this phase is to gather, analyze requirement needed to develop mobile application with chatbot. So activity involved is prepare interview questions, conduct the interview and record the interview data, prepare online survey questionnaires, distribute online survey questionnaires and record the survey data, analyze and construct the requirement diagram such as use case diagram, domain class diagram, activity diagram, sequence diagram, and document it in the SRS, and review requirement with stakeholder using the validation requirement form. The next phase is a design. The objective is design mobile application using the rule-based chatbot. So during this phase, we define the set of rule chatbot dialogues using the flowchart, and review the chatbot rule with the expert who is athlete trainer by display the chatbot rule in the list, and design the mobile application such MLSD DCD. We also create a user interface using the storyboard and document it in the SDD. And the last one, we review with the stakeholder by giving the mobile application prototype. The third phase is the implementation. The objective is to develop self-report mobile application with a chatbot for activity sports science and recreation in retention alam. So the chatbot will be developed and it will review to the stakeholder using the mobile application prototype too. And the last one is a testing. So the objective is conduct user acceptance test and SUS, system usability scale, with the stakeholder to determine whether the self-report sport injury mobile application chatbot met the required specification. So we prepare the test plan in the test case form, conduct testing using the test case form too, and document in the test report. After the test is done, we analyze the testing result and fix the error, and conduct again testing with the stakeholder using the updated test report. So next is the use case diagram. We have 3 actors here. So student can log in, update profile, manage injury details, assign student name, upload treatment plan and log out, while athlete can log in, register new account, update profile, chat with ATBot and log out, and lecturer can log in, update profile, manage injury details, add student, manage treatment plan, update status and log out. Next is the ERD. We have 7 tables here. So a user consists of many students, and a table user consists of many athletes too, and a user consists only one lecturer. So one lecturer can add many students. So the athlete can make many conversations, and all data conversation can be accessed by the lecturer. Lecturer also can manage the injuries table, and they can also manage the treatment plan. One student can only do one treatment plan at a time, and the table injuries consist of one treatment plan only. And athlete consists of many injuries, and these injuries can be assigned only to one student. So that's all for this part, and we go to the system demo. So next we will log in to the mobile app. So I will show the login for the lecturer first. So we can toggle here to check the password is correct or not, and then log in. So it's the show that an error. So let's log in the correct account. So this is the lecturer account and the lecturer home. So this is the what the admin or lecturer can do here. So let's log out and register a new account, which is for the athlete. So I will create a new account for the athlete, name Hakimi for the Gmail, and its password here. So upon create the account, it will automatically log in into the athlete homepage. So before we can using the chatbot, we need to do update profile first. So this is a profile detail with the initial value, so let's update it with my name, and email cannot be updated, so let's update the other form, the address. So since in the account we need to input our height and weight, and the age as well. So athlete type cannot be changed, and we can save it. So update successfully, and we can check it at the file store for the athlete account name Haki. Okay. So data is same according to the insert. So right now our profile is complete, that we can chat with the chatbot. Okay, so this is the chatbot screen when we can provide the injury details. So I click the seek treatment plan. So may I know where the injury occur? I'll say it's the lower limb disorder, and which part I feel hurt. Maybe I feel at the feet. When does injury happen? Happen during training. How does injury happen? From the tackle. So I don't have any previous injuries, so I will click no either. Treatment, yes. I got the price, so we need to input since he asked for the detail. However, the input is not defined by the role, so to continue chat with the chatbot, we need to ensure the question we have answered before. So we answer for the treatment receipt, and we click here, and it will continue to check. So symptom quality will be sharp. Region is localized, and since I get the rest, so it's not too hurt. 4. So it's just a big swell, so swelling, and enlargement of the skin. So this is the last part for the role, and we need to input the image. So let's say this image, and we will upload here. The camera icon if you want to take the picture, while this is upload a file that has been saved. So since it's the last part, so I say M. So it's complete. However, this chatbot cannot save the data automatically to the database, so the lecturer need to log into the communicate website and get the data and input manually to this mobile app. So data from the website is at here, and we need to insert it manually to the database using the lecturer account. So I log in as a lecturer. So check password first, then log in. So we need to find the athlete add before Hakimi and add the injury detail. Right now we don't add any yet, so since the chatbot cannot add automatically, so we add manually right here. So the image here need to be saved, and we can select the image. So one is saved, and here, and we click add, so automatically added. So right now the injury have been added, and we can delete injury if you want, and it also can view. So the previous treatment, right, and currently no student in charge that have assigned this name. So first we need to add the student. So I want to add Fahmi. So I will add the student. So when student added successfully, so the student have been added. If you want to check, we can check here. So here Fahmi student, so it is added, and we can log in as a Fahmi. So this is Fahmi 9, and you can update this data here. And address. So this has been inserted by the lecturer before, so you can just save it successfully. So we can check here for the student name Fahmi. So we have the data, however is not currently in charge and no injury detail set to him yet. So we need to find the injury detail for the assessment Fahmi. So search the Hakimi that have been added before and assign our name. So let's assign Fahmi to this injury detail Hakimi. And upon sign, so the data will be updated, and student in charge also. So when we be assigned, we can upload the treatment plan. So let's say I have complete the treatment plan, so I can upload it for the PDF format only, and it is uploaded, and we can submit status. So when you submit, the lecturer can validate it whether it is correct or a wrong treatment that need some improvement to be fixed later. So let's log in first as a lecturer. So lecturer need to validate each uploaded treatment from the student to ensure the treatment plan is accurate and not worsen the injury more. So we find the Hakimi and the injury list. So student, you can check the student charge Fahmi, and he has already uploaded the treatment plan. So we can view the treatment plan at here. So let's say it's just a blank form. So it's just a blank form, we can delete it, and Fahmi need to upload a new one next. So however, let's say it is complete, I can validate. So I have validated the treatment plan, and status become complete for the injury. So since it's complete, I can view the PDF again and can download it to the device. So it's stored at the files document and insert 729. So let's go to the storage to find the document. Android data sample file document 729. So here the download that file. So since we have validated, so the treatment plan is complete for the assessment student. However, the athlete cannot receive it yet because the lecturer need to send it by the email, and it is not covered for this mobile app, so it will be done at the outside of the mobile app, and the student can plan treatment for the new athlete after the lecturer update their status first. So Fahmi, lecturer need to click the assessment finish, so successfully complete. So Fahmi doesn't have any ongoing assessment right now, and he can plan the treatment for the other athletes as well, because students are allowed to plan one treatment at a time only. So if when we update, they can plan the new one. So that's all from me. Thank you.